And welcome everyone back to UKSG. It's coming to you live from Glasgow, Scotland, and right here, right now, we've got Dead Rising 2 off the record by Sweedola. Please take it away.
Hi, I'm Sweedola, and this is Dead Rising 2 off the record. It's a director's cut version of the original Dead Rising 2. It has Frank instead of Chuck, and some extra content, like the background here's a new area. I am joined by the wonderful Streetback Guy, and yeah. So we're going to start off, and we're going to skip the first 3 minutes with loading up predetermined save. This save has some stuff already done, such as the entire 3 minutes of me knee dropping, which is really boring. So the start of this game, whilst we're going through, basically goes like this. Frank needs money because he's out of money.
Did you start the timer?
Oh, there's our time. Whoops. Start time. Sorry. I forgot to count down. It's fine. It's like midnight. It's fine.
Yeah.
My brain kind of just went autopilot.
We kind of pounded energy drinks like before this, so we're trying to stay awake. Sorry.
Yep.
It's fine. It's fine. I've got it handled.
Anyway, there you go. Anyway, so here's TK, also known as TK Baby. Don't know why he calls him that or why that's his last name, but no, it's fine. And he's got Brandon. If you played the original Dead Rising 2, you would know more about Brandon, but this is kind of the Frank perspective of this whole game. And so it's a little fun fact, there's some TIR items. These are the items for the head. And here is an unused wheelbarrow that's in here for some reason that was cut from Dead Rising 2. So TK is handing him a bomb, as you do discreetly. And it's a magical hand, he's a wizard. He just flicks it into his other hand. It's perfectly fine. Yeah, we're just going to wait here. It's a bit of an auto-scrolly bit. So we got to wait, which isn't too bad. Again, it's like TRR stuff here, other things.
Yeah, you'll see some of the yellow PP icons above TK and Brandon's head. While it's good to get a bit of prestige points, which is what PP stands for in this game, it's slower in this prologue section, so just don't take any pictures of them.
Yeah, it's useful. You can get achievements if you play through, and it gives you a few extra levels. However, we do not need the XP because it kind of roots out fairly well. So at the start here is very much an auto-scroller, and if you're wondering how on earth this game is able to be beaten in under 6 hours, well, it's thanks to a multiple time skip. We're going to currently get beaten up here and abuse the camera. Oh, okay, never mind, the game just didn't do that. So we're going to keep holding the camera and the trigger and the camera down to keep getting hit because the animation cancels. But that's actually really quick.
That was very fast. I'm surprised.
Yeah, that's actually quick. I'm surprised by that. Anyway, yeah. So that's anime canceling that happens in this game compared to DR2. We can hold down the start button to skip all the cutscenes, which is cool. And this game has a mod. This mod is called Time Skip Mod, which is common in most of Dead Rising games. Started in Dead Rising 1 as executable. However, in Dead Rising 2, it uses a function in the game which is used to skip time. Meanwhile, we're just dying because it's faster than going anywhere else. So again, we're going to take damage there and die, because why would we play through the prologue and waste time when we can just die and be quick?
Search me.
So with time skip, it uses the function that devs use to skip time as used, and we use that for multiple things. And for sake of making this run better and actually using a controller, because this game is notoriously bad for when it comes to anything that is using an Xbox controller. As you see by the weird designs and things happening to the screen, like the loading screens will be a lot smaller for some reason. It's weird.
What is it with me and Vince?
But yeah, we're just going to run on through here to do some Zombrexy type stuff. So we're going to get drugs because Frank is bitten and he needs Zombrex to stay alive. So yeah, we can also grab some skateboards from the skateboarding shop and be fine.
Yeah, and we're going to grab some skateboards, because skateboarding is the main way of getting around in this game until a bit later. And what Sweet just grabbed there was the first security vault key, and we're going to get about 10 of those during this run, and they'll be important for a later boss. So we'll keep tabs on those.
Yep, I'm just going to go skateboarding here. If there's I see it's got a red light on, so if anything you want to say, just go for it.
Oh, well, thank you very much. Yes, we just have a £5 and £1 penny. I forgot what our denomination was then. Thank you, Aphasia. We have a £5 and 1 penny donation from Paul Lister. It says, it feels weird that after 2 days of UKSG, we're still doing runs and we're not packed up and drinking beers in a pub by now. XD. Yeah, it does feel weird, but I'm so glad that we've got 2 more days of UKSG coming up. Because, you know, coming up just after Sweetola's run is the handsome man to his left, Streetbag guy with Dead Rising 4? 2? Which one are we doing now?
4.
2. And no, it's 4.
Math hard.
And for Dead Rising 4, we're gonna have we have a little bid war that's running. We get to choose the game thing. We can have the Valentine's Day theme, which is currently winning with £51.
Ooh.
Coming up second is the Christmas theme with £33 and 20 pence. And in third place is the default theme with just £10. So if you'd like to see the Christmas theme in the middle of June, or May, whatever we are in, and then it's not that far away. You could snipe that.
Honestly, I think we should go Christmas because I may or may not have a Christmas t-shirt on, just randomly selected for the day.
I mean, to be fair, for some people it is Christmas all year round, so...
True. Look, in my defense, it was a Coca-Cola t-shirt that I got at Christmas that happens to have the Jolly Man himself on it. So yeah, we're going to go through, and so far we've got 2 of the keys. We need 10 total, and I have Street to try and help remind me to grab a few of them, because try and remember grabbing 10 keys, it's a lot.
Yep.
But
And
also grabbing the sports fan items, which are Dead Rising 2 DLC. However, in this game, they are scattered around the map. There's the Ninja, Psycho, Sports Fan, and the Commando, and all have special abilities. Sports Fan is the best one because it gives us more speed, allows us to drink so much alcohol that it would make any college student happy. And think there's anything else for it? Oh, you can also do a special animation while holding a American football.
which we're not going to do in this run. Sorry.
Sorry, any American football fans.
I don't think they exist.
Oh, wow. The American fan base who's up right now is not going to be happy with you, Jack.
Good old football.
Good old hand egg.
Yeah,
True.
sports ball. Hit the ball, get the points.
Yay, sports ball! Anyway, so yeah, we got introduced to combo weapons. They're branded into Dead Rising 2, and they were added in as like a cool little gimmick into the game. Fun fact, there's only one that has 2 optional choices with it. That being the hacking tool, which is used by combining a flashlight and a computer. It actually allows you to do 2 separate things with it, and I remember I think one devs was in the Dead Rising fan Discord and mentioned how that's the only one that does that thing, because they really couldn't think stuff about other items, and also they really kind of didn't want to, if I recall. It was like a few years ago, posting. Could be kind of wrong, but I know that's like the one that has some special gimmicks and stuff to it, which is like getting more money from ATMs by just, you know, using it to hack it. By hack it, I mean you just destroy it with a very powerful lot of electricity.
Yep. So at the moment, Sweet is just going to be making his way over to the Yucatan Casino.
Yep.
And that is where the first boss is going to be fought. And honestly, one of my favorite bosses.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if you can remember why, Sweet.
It's not to do with the category you had back in the day for this game called Save Snowflake. Or Snowflake Descent, or...
Well, you know, when you have someone as special as Snowflake as a boss.
Yep, anyway, here's Ted. He's going to run at us, and we just grab this hidden LMG. The game has hidden weapons, the main one being this LMG that's kind of hidden around all around the different areas. I just jumped there because I thought I had skateboard out. It's fine. And now I'm going to leave Snowflake. And many of you know we have to try and save Snowflake, because why would we kill a cat? We're not monsters. I'm actually being serious. We're not going to kill Snowflake. We're leaving her be. She's going to be around with all her zombie friends. Going to do normal cat stuff. Like sleeping, eating, sleeping.
Also, technically, she's not a boss. I'd say Ted is the boss, and Snowflake's just, like, there. It's very odd.
Maybe it's just Snowflake.
Yeah, Snowflake just exists.
Snowflake is
we
a
love it.
magical creature in this game.
But we love her.
Yep, that's why we're not going to attack her. It's not for the fact it's slower. We just don't want to. you can save her with like giving out meat. However, we're just gonna leave her be. We don't want anything to do with Snowflake. She's a bit angry, as you can tell. It's a bit late. So.
Oh, yes. And Sweet just picked up the second part of the Sports Fang kit, and you don't actually get the effect of the clothes until you get all of the pieces, I believe. It's been a while since I've run this game, but if I remember correctly, I believe all the pieces together make the combo effect.
Yeah. Oh, hang on, I need to put my inventory out. Oh, this will be fine. In my head, I'm just trying to think of like the inventory and my boards, but then again, I get a fresh one later, so it's not too bad. But yeah, in this game, we are getting the Sport Fan outfit, and you need. I originally thought you needed all four, so you need the shoes, the outfit, the face paint, and then the hat. However, Pokesol, who is very much at finding a lot of stuff for any of the Dead Rising games, basically just said, oh yeah, you don't need the hat because the game doesn't check for it. So there's a hat there, and we have to enter this very, very lovely shop full of very lovely items. Just don't pay attention to it. Don't ask why the mannequins are naked. That is...
They're mannequins, they're always naked.
Yeah, but usually they have clothes on. Like you go to a, a Primark, or as most people will say, a Primark, or whatever.
Wait, people say Primark?
Yeah, I think it's a Welsh thing.
I've never heard Primark in my life.
I don't know. Again, someone in my workplace calls pizza. And
No, I think Swadola's just making stuff up to try and get controversy in the chat. Sounds like it.
Look, it's like some random words in Welsh that are weird. Like, if you want to say the word carrot, you say moron. And if you want to say, you like something, it's, Rydyw'n Hoffi. Or if you want to say good afternoon, it's Prenanda, and you got Borada, and then you got Nostar as good night, and all that stuff.
This might seem like random tangents, but it's fine because we were just doing some busybody collecting on the way to Rebecca here, so kind of made good use of that time.
Yeah. I had to get, pizza in, because, clearly that's... Some people think that's how it's pronounced.
Of course, and the Welsh carrot mentioned, of course.
Yes. Well, I think it's funny. Do you want to know something else funny? Do you want to know what dog is in Welsh?
Oh god, it's not dog, is it?
Key.
Key.
Yes. Look, it's like midnight. I have to make my brain work.
God, the Welsh language is a mystery.
It is.
It really is.
Also has a very long Welsh town name, which I'm not pronouncing.
Oh, go on.
No.
Alright.
I'll probably butcher it. It's like midnight. I mean, the short version of it is Clangaeth Porth Gwyn. And I guess that was the full one. I could try, if people donate, I could probably try and pronounce it.
You hear that, folks? Get donating. If you want to hear that town name.
Please don't. It's midnight. I'm on, going off, Monster Energy. I hit the looters.
If you'd like me to take over for a bit, I do have a quick donation here from
Go for it.
Fingers to Hand. They donate £15,
Woo!
saying, man, these horror games are absolutely mortifying. And that will probably make more sense when you realize that there is a bid war coming up, and Fingers put their donation towards naming the character in Fallout, Mort, which is currently winning by well over £15 right now, sitting at $26.90. So if you want to change the Fallout character name, you have to outbid Mort. We have the option to add in your own name, of course. So yeah, if you'd like to change the character name or even see a different theme in Dead Rising 4, please get your donations in.
So what are the character names then for Fallout then?
Currently, the character names we've got are Mort, standing at $26.90. We've got Funny Name at £10. Stanley at £5 and 1p, and that was from Paulister. And Bob number 2 for £5, and the Master for £5. I think that may be a reference to Laser Tag the other day, and the #1 player of that.
I thought it was a Doctor Who reference.
Wait, so Bob 2 was Laser Tag?
No. In Laser Quest, they gave us a list of names, and you had to pick from them. Someone picked the Master.
Surprised Bob 2 wasn't on there, to be honest. Would be a good name to have.
Sir Bobsworth.
The real question is, what happened to Bob 1?
Not a clue.
Okay.
Also, don't forget the key.
I won't forget the key.
No.
Yeah, as a key I forgot in practice, and I've told straight, hey, remind me to grab the key. Actually,
To be fair, that key is quite easy to miss if you're not careful.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2.
764, I believe, is the one you're missing.
Okay.
Don't ask me where it is though, because I can't remember.
764. Trying to remember. I think it should be fine. Trying in my head now, trying to think of a key location.
Is it by the Yucatan at all?
Possible. No, I got that one. I got the sex shop one.
The what? Wow, sweet. How rude.
I mean, that's what it is.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, what do I care? It's after midnight now.
True. It's UKSG After Dark.
Was that the key?
No, that's not his key.
No, okay.
I'm thinking it's the. Did I grab the one by Isabella and in the hotel?
Isabella.
Rebecca, sorry. I mean, to be fair, I can kind of go out my way to check that one. That's really bugging me now.
Honestly, you might be okay. Because I can't remember what 764 gives you. I'm not sure if it's money or if it's an item.
No idea. I got my. Man, if I try, I unlocked my phone. And I have notes on there, but currently Steam's open on there. So if I do this, go here and be very skillful and have a handy dandy thing where I can play this game one-handed. Because actually, can you tell me where it is?
Sure.
It saved my brain power.
Well, I know this is UKSG After Dark, but really between this and GTA, it feels like more like the skateboarding block than the horror block.
True, this is, obviously, Frank West is a professional skateboarder. He's obviously better than Tony Hawk because he can do water, everything possible, and all that stuff.
Who's Tony Hawk?
Frank's cousin.
Fair enough.
Got that one.
Do you want me to open the list so you can see?
Let's have a look. Where is the list? I'll navigate to it.
Oh, I do remember there's something just check because if it's so I can check. Actually, nope, we just check because I need to get the keys, and this is one thing I tried to remember. So we got 101, 66, 45, 40, 60.
673, you got that. 52. You got 97.
It's the one by the hotel, isn't it?
45, you got that.
Unless I can't do math. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's fine.
666, you got that. I'll keep looking. You
Yeah, they're just like check make sure I got this one. I have. Cool. Luckily, I might just go swing by the hotel and double check. Got that one because it's not too far away from Chuck, and it just means I can make sure I got it. So I got the 2 in the arena. Those are the main ones I wanted to make sure of.
Did you get the one in the Atlantica Casino?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I went and got that one.
Yeah.
I'm checking hotel because I'm pretty
The
sure.
one in the doorway.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I think that's the one.
Because I thought you grabbed that one.
Let's go double check. If not, then it would be.
That's 673, and you had that one.
Did I?
Yes.
As long as I got the money, I'd be fine.
You got 52 from the arena.
I got the arena ones.
And you got 97 from the arena.
It has
Oh,
to.
764. Uranus Zone. Don't laugh, that's the name of the actual area.
It is. They added deals. It's the extra content area. It's an amusement park.
Excuse me, this is a family-friendly stream.
It's after midnight.
It's named after a planet, actually. Nothing about anything else, you know.
Alright, so, you know Uranus Zone, when you do the moon jump, that's where you get the key. You have to
Cool, right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
go.
cool. That's good. Okay, nice. Also, that's good to know. Because I'm head going, there's keys. In my head, I'm like trying to do math at midnight. It's not a good idea.
If that doesn't make any sense, by the way, moon jump is a glitch in this game where you can jump off a ledge and just the right time and get massive amounts of height. It's very useful in quite a few tricks actually in this run. See?
There you go.
There we go.
Yep, I was looking in my head going, there's a key missing. I know there's a key, and I was like, I'm trying to do math, but I forgot this one here. So yeah, we moon jump up here, and then we're going to skateboard down. And there's a key! Yay, key.
I'm surprised I managed to remember the key number, just not the location.
I was there like, there's a key missing, and I completely forgot we get this key. But that's the plus side of having the notes up and revising beforehand. Just like any normal exam. Anyway, we got the Brandon fight, and we've got good HP. We need to worry. We're going to shoot Brandon a bit, and then we're going to try and kite back where he's going to slam down us, and we're going to keep going backwards and forwards.
You might notice that his health bar, it's kind of hitting the damage cap, so he's taking less damage with each successive hit. But it does eventually refresh itself, as you saw, so...
Yeah, for some reason in this game, the devs decided to put a damage cap on like the AI's health. That is a very important part, and it's why we need to grab all the keys. As you can tell, we're getting money by getting the cases and other stuff. What we're doing is getting the money needed to go to this vault. And we are going to open a bunch of safe deposit boxes. And it's very important that we open all these because we got things like Zombrex, which is very much important. And I'm going to try and avoid grabbing that shotgun, and that is really good.
Second reminder, get both Zombrexes in here.
Yes, I need to make sure I leave with 2. Because we have rooted in, well, say rooted. This run was always originally rooted by Hudson and Deebs.
Damn straight.
Those 2 guys have like completely rooted this out category. Hudson made a fix for the time skip mod that made it so Brandon worked. Whoops.
Oh.
That was
naughty.
that was nothing. And yeah, so now we have $612.
Yeah, so we're roughly aiming for about 580,000 when we leave there.
Yeah.
So we're in a pretty good money spot right now.
Yep. We also got an extra briefcase and stuff, but we want to get as much money as possible because a mission later on is. Did I not?
Did you what?
Right, I forgot the minigun. Hang on.
Oh yeah, the 6-shooter. Yeah.
I should still be there. If not, I can just moon jump, grab a shotgun, use that again. Because we use 6-shooter just for this section and other stuff. I'm blaming tiredness on forgetting that, and plus the fact I was remembering keys and numbers and math and other stuff. But it's fine. It's kind of why I got my estimates where it is, because I'm just there like, it's a 2-hour-long run, and anything can happen, so it's fine. And also, it's... I don't know, I'm not doing Brandon again, right, okay. Oh, I've just done Brandon. Oh, now it goes to the bank. Ah, fine, later. Come on. Thank you for security clearance. Oh, thank God it stays spawned.
Excellent.
Oh my God, I thought this game was going to despawn it because it does that with anything. But I guess because we got the key, it stays spawned in. I did not know that was a thing, but I'm happy it is a thing. Thank you, baseball engine game.
I guess once you like redeem the locker key, I guess it just spawns there infinitely if you don't have it in your inventory.
Yeah. That's good to know, though. Right, anyway, yeah, we've gone through now. We've got everything flawlessly, and oh my God, it's Chuck Green. Oh my God. So we're gonna hit down here and get him stuck, and Frank's just gonna be friendly.
And he's just gonna chuck Molotovs, don't worry about it. But if you don't get him stuck on the fence like this, he can be a real pain, just like Leon in the vanilla Dead Rising 2. Except somehow Chuck is a lot dumber, but he has the Molotovs.
He's currently drunk over the death of his daughter.
Yep, that's why he has a doll strapped to his back, if you were wondering.
Yep, and that was really good. So that's a strategy for Chuck. We just line him up there and shoot him. For some reason he gets stuck on that particular spot, which with the 6-shooter makes the fight so much more reliable. Again, moon jump full. Yeah.
And
little spike.
one nice thing about defeating Chuck actually is you get the bike trailer key, which unlocks a trailer which contains, surprise, a motorbike. And that would be useful later on just for movement purposes.
Yeah, it's also useful for like the mission coming up after this regarding the bolts and whatnot. Sadly, not bolts for nuclear apocalypse, but just a bunch of money in it, and it's not really good. So we are just making our way all the way back to the safe house, confronting Stacy and going, "Hey, your organization is crazy. They started the whole zombie outbreak and all that stuff. How dare you?" And try and be nice to her, I guess.
I'm never going to be nice to people I just met now. Thanks, Stacy. You ruined that for me.
I was going to make the joke about Stacy's mom. But again, my brain is just there like, I could make a really cheesy joke, but it's late.
Any Fountains of Wayne fans? No? Okay.
Unlucky. Alright, we've got, I don't really need this anymore. Drop it.
Yeah.
I don't need it, I'll just go drop an LMG on the floor.
Signs of Life. We are going to be heading back through the Yucatan, actually, I believe, to get to... Is it through the Yucatan or is it through the Silver Strip? I can't remember. But either way, we're going to the Palisades Mall to get underground.
Yes, we are going through here. I was just thinking, what are you talking about? So no, yeah. We are going to see Signs of Life because TK and his goons have decided to try and do stuff, and we saw them and we're like, hey, we covered wars, we can handle this. So we're going to try and like follow them because obviously Frank's trying to get his big juicy scoop. Sadly not of ice cream, but of just news and stuff because he lost all his money and decided, I'm going to be in a game show in America to kill zombies and get money.
Also, shout out to that PP hint. Garbage burger. Delicious.
Oh, dude, you know what? That's what I want to do. Just open a bin and find a fully intact burger that someone just chucked away.
Delicious. But yeah, well, you guys remember that we left Snowflake in the Yucatan, right? Should we be scared?
I think she's had plenty of time. She had a nap. She's had some good food. Might be rotten, but
I mean, she's a tiger. She won't care if it's rotten.
it's just cat stuff.
Yeah, true.
All right, well, let's go. Oh, it's a cutscene. Yeah, Snowflake gets tamed. For whatever reason in this game, Snowflake just gets tamed, and she's now with us. Also, fun fact about Snowflake's AI. If you ever tried to go for the Escort 8 Survivors achievement in this game, it's very impossible to do with Snowflake, because Snowflake just teleports to you. For whatever reason, Snowflake has teleporting powers.
And she's the only survivor who actually teleports to you. The others you have to wait till they get close enough to the exit. So it's infinitely more annoying.
Where's the crybaby?
Yep, and there's a guy crying over art. Because in this game, what ends up happening in Dead Rising 2, you're able to give gifts to your daughter. Now, obviously, Frank doesn't have a daughter, or anyone to give gifts to. I doubt giving Stacy like a plant and stuff is good. Oh, almost got through then. That's cool. So there's TK's goons and everything else, and now we are on a train. Remember from the original Dead Rising? Well, he tried to do 180 like quickscope. Oh my god, this is crazy. Nope, hello dude. Bye dude. I'm just killing these guys because one, my health, and two, it's easier just to kill them, and also getting that PP is also good.
In the original Dead Rising 2, you'd have to chase this train on a motorcycle and jump on it, and that is annoying because if you miss it, then you spend ages trying to catch back up to the train and jumping back on it.
Cheers for the flashbacks. That happened at ESA when I ran this game.
I'm sorry, my
Dead
friend.
Rising 2. That was an experience, to be fair.
That's fine. We got there in the end.
Also, I like I dropped nothing then. Just touch the ground, put drugs in your neck.
Trust me, mate, you never had a great marathon experience until you've, like, the spaghetti has come all the way out of your pockets and is everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh no, my rigatoni.
Anyway, so yeah, we got a car here, and what I'm going to do is also press W on the keyboard. Yeah, so some reason for this game, I'm pressing both triggers and W, and makes the carts go super fast for some reason. How this was found, I just randomly pressed W on my keyboard. I was holding RT because I was thinking, would this work? And it works.
Good old Capcom programming at its best.
I still remember like the reaction when I posted the thing. Like, the neck was like, "Hey, how do you do this?" And I was like, "Oh, it's easy. I press RT and W." And he just went, "Really?" He was like, "Some complicated thing." No, it's just that. But it's just because when this game came to PC, instead of just making it so controls work naturally and stuff, what they did was just make it so the mouse doesn't work and the mouse is now the controller. That's kind of how it went and worked. Anyway, Snowflake's just teleporting behind us and she's just chilling. Another quirk with this game, as long as I don't press Y to make them follow me, they just stay put. She's just standing proud there, not really moving. Ideally, you would have the survivors and you would have to make sure that they don't die, because survivors in this game are just absolutely painful, but...
Oh, yes. Also, don't worry about Snowflake. She won't be with us long. Once we get back to the safe house, she'll be safe and sound. And not as annoying.
She's not even annoying. She's like one of the best things I have. It's pretty stupid because, you know, if she didn't have the ability of teleporting everywhere with you, she's there. Anyway, yeah, if you can tell her to follow me now, watch, she just goes through, and they kind of move quite quickly. You see the little image below. She's just slightly moving. And we just save Snowflake.
I just say she's annoying because I hate having her health bar just constantly on the side of the screen. It makes me aware.
Snowflake, roar! And she's only 3 years old.
In cat years, she's a teenager.
How old would she be in cat years?
So 3 times 5?
Ah.
Yeah.
It's a good thing I shoot that, because that'll be me doing math again, and I've counted, you know, if I had, you know, missed something. What's the board have that? My board's pretty good. That's pretty good. Alright, so we're going to go through, and now TK has decided that he is going to make out with his big payday and leave Fortune City, and we're now going to run for the money. And what we got to do is quite simple. We got to stop him. Why? Just why not? We're Frank West. The photojournalist who's covered walls. Also, queens are now in the game. Frank accidentally stepped on one and killed zombies. Now he goes, ah, yes, this is the thing. So we're going to go to the casinos again. So we're going to go to Americana, Slot Ranch, and the Yucatan Casino. We're also going to be fighting a few bosses along the way. We're going to be fighting 2 bosses in this section, and the guards are here. So I'm going to just use the revolver here as best I can, and really good.
The nice thing about the 6-shooter is it pretty much one-shots these mercenary guys if you headshot them, and it's so delightful.
Yep, so what I'm going to do is grab the money here, and then I am going to go grab this AR, turn around, shoot, back the drill, and I want to try and make sure now that I don't drop anything I need, because, again, I need a 6-shooter. It makes the next boss, like, so much more viable. And now I'm going to grab a sword. Why? Because sword. I'm joking. Now there's a reason for it. There's the bosses that we're going to fight next. We have Antoine, the king of cuisine, and Slappy.
Everyone loves Slappy.
True. He's got a massive head.
He's unironically one of my favourite bosses in the, or one of my favourite psychos in the entire series.
Yeah. I mean, it's a cool concept. Like, the bosses in, like, Dead Risings, they're always, like, quite interesting and unique in their own way. Like, especially Dead Rising 2. There's a few interesting bosses and stuff, and it's just, again, interesting. So again, we're going to skateboard on through and go through this whole thing. We'll go through the entire Fortune City, and we are going to make sure that we kill a few more peoples. This guy's going to let him live because he's not really going to be an issue. Shoot him. No, hello. Thank you. Hello, thank you. Level up, thank you. Gonna use the power drill, shoot down, drop the gun, grab the briefcase, and chuck the money. Because that's how you get money out of a briefcase. You chuck it at a wall very violently.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's how I do all my ATM night withdrawals. Chuck the ATM at the wall.
That was some 10 out of 10 aim right there.
John Wayne, you are not, sir.
No, that's NA aim right there. Ah, zombie. Hi, zombie. Oh, she's actually happy. Okay, go shoot. I'm gonna go to. Okay, no, I'm gonna do. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna do this. Go in here. Go drop my skateboard here. Grab some vodka, chug it, and then I'll be fine. I got good HP. And if I finish this boss on good HP, I can reload checkpoint and spawn food if I need to. So I'm going to go out here and go into this boss fight. Now I'm fighting Antoine, the king of cuisine! And
the animation cancel with the camera is really good here, because if Antoine bonks you, you will go and fall backwards in a stunned animation, but if you animation cancel, then you'll just still be standing up, and it gives you another chance to swing at him, which is fantastic. Antoine is definitely a tricky psycho, though, if you're not prepared, so
leave me alone, Antoine.
just a little bit of serious time here. One of the worst parts about Antoine is he will run for food that's on the tables and start eating the heal himself, which is not great.
Okay, I'm just playing this safe. I don't really care my gun dies, but... That's fine, he's 1 HP.
Okay, cool. And I think you get a level up from that? Or
Yep.
is that not enough?
That's not enough. But what I'm going to do, look, there's no food here.
Oh, it's
However,
close though.
Yeah, we're going to make this game food. We got a checkpoint. And what I'm going to do here is go here, load checkpoint, and reload checkpoint. Now, what this will do is it will respawn the food that's meant to spawn there. Now, if I left this area, I will die to the special forces guys out there. And also opens a door as well. So I'm going to drop that, pick up this, I'm now at full HP again. I found that out earlier because randomly testing stuff and that just worked. I was like, oh, okay, that respawns. And I'm going to jump over here, keep on going through. The guards are going to shoot us, it's whatever. We are going to grab the LMG from this next area. Sadly, we've got to drop our 6-shooter. It is what it is. To be fair, it is low on ammo. We've got 5 bullets left, so I'm going to drop that, grab this, and then start skateboarding. We are on 5 HP. That's fine? Yeah, 5 HP. That is good. And the animation cancel to get off the skateboard, and we're going to shoot the guards down and try and avoid this can. And I'm going to go on through here. Another guard here, getting shot by this guy there. It's fine, I'm going to back up. They're going to, like, headshot them.
It's a little bit trickier to headshot these guards with the assault rifle than it is with the 6-shooter, but if you play calm and cool, you can get it just fine. And even if you don't headshot them, you can just kill them with a few stray bursts, so it shouldn't be too bad.
Yep. I'm just using the sword here because, again, I have the items for it, and I have good money, which is nice. I'm trying to keep my head of like what I have gotten from the bosses and stuff. Like, there's a lot of things you gotta try and keep in your head for this run. It's not just like a normal time skip where you kind of follow through and you get enough items throughout the run. There's a few requirements. Obviously, killing all the bosses is one of them, and remembering which bosses you gotta do in certain times is very much interesting. Anyway, we're on to Slappy. We've done all the drills but one. I'm going to animation cancel here, start the boss fight, and gonna hit Slappy.
Did he just drop his...
Yep.
Nice.
I am also kind of playing this bit safer. I can use the LMG to deal damage to him, but I'm just gonna kind of play a bit safe here. I'm gonna try and get him down to about half HP before I do it, because I need the LMG. Oh, okay, game, just don't let me do my thing.
Thanks, baseball game.
Yes, because he technically damaged me, I was in the air.
Also, fun fact, Slappy, canonically, is 18 years old, so he is technically the youngest survivor, or psycho, if you don't count Snowflake when she's aggressive. So you're beating up someone who's fresh out of high school. How do you feel?
Hey, look! He attacked me first.
I mean, true.
Alright, I'm just gonna not do the SMG strike here. Oh, zombies here, don't like that.
Wow, we didn't even burn the zombies for you. How would consider it? As you can see, there's a damage cap on Slappy too. That's why the successive sword hits weren't doing as much damage.
Yep. Cool, Slappy's dealt with. That was pretty good. I'm on my skateboard because I started skateboarding, but the wrong way. I thought I skateboard the other way around. And again, we're just going to go off and do everyone's favorite thing, and, oh, especially good pastime, is just completely down a whole bottle of whiskey in one gulp.
Oh yeah, I love pounding a bottle of whiskey to heal my wounds.
It's great healing.
It is.
Alright, anyway, skateboard again. We're gonna get a fresh one. There's these things like 2 shops in here. That's how skateboards. If we were doing Dead Rising 2, I believe recently it's now all quick steps for some skateboarding.
Yeah.
And that all got changed thanks to Ecdysis. Sadly, we no longer have our sword. We're now going to grab a shotgun. This is going to be very useful for the next boss. And we're going to skateboard off here, go down, hit a banner, and not just go for it, just, you know, hit the banner, full stride out back. That's intentional to manipulate the game's internal RNG because speedruns things. I'm not lying, trust me, I'm professional. And the happy end is his girlfriend. That they're both sleeping.
Dead in holy matrimony.
Only macaroni.
There's no macaroni there.
It's off camera.
The game did have a nice tip there for if you're feeling tired. Caffeine. The game was telling you to caffeinate.
You're telling that to 2 sleep-deprived people at the moment.
And that's what I'm saying, pointing out, even the game was telling you to caffeinate.
The game's like, look, man, you're not yourself.
All right, speedrun's over. We're gonna go get coffees.
Okay, right. Speaking of which, I went the wrong way. Yeah, you should have told me to go to Randy and not caffeinate. I made my way straight to coffee. Also, we're gonna shop these guards. That's fine. I'm on good HP. It's fine. I just went down and realized, oh, but this is bad. Anyway, here's Randy. He's trying to get married.
Sorry, Emmanuel, you're dead now. Randy seems like one of the more threatening psychos, but if you know his pattern, he's actually not too bad. You just have to try and keep your distance and kite him. Because if you do get too close and he does land a hit on you, he can take a chunk. But you just have to manage your distance appropriately.
Again, I'm tap for in this because the boss has got iframes, and I want to avoid things like that. Anyway, he's going to start grunting for some reason, and we're going to shoot him in the groin. Yeah,
for some reason, if you shoot him in the groin, he gets stunned.
Yeah, and you can just take a picture of PP whilst he's doing that, I guess.
I don't, I think that sentence there. For some reason, if you shoot him in the groin, he gets stunned. For some reason?
Trust me, it was intentional.
Well, look, if I shoot other people in the groin, they don't get stunned. You know, he's the only one in this game that, if you shoot his,
if you think about his theme, it makes sense.
Well, because he's a pig?
Yes.
Okay, there's no reason for it at all.
I gotta say, the new season of Twisted Metal's looking fantastic.
Yep. Anyway, what we're going to do is make this. We are going to put 2 LMGs on the front of a bike. Now, I don't know if anyone has actually used a mobile before, but strapping 2 very heavy LMGs and somehow create a second one is not very good. Hang on, I forgot the 979, a shotgun. Hi, dude. Hi, dude.
Yes, luckily there's always a zombie cop that spawns around this area with a shotgun, so you can reliably get a shotgun at this point of time.
It's also because I was like remembering certain things like that. It's useful because we need it for a boss coming up, and rather than panic and not have it and do the fight all melee, I can do this. Anyway, yeah, gotta go to the van and use the 2 LMGs here. And that's the Australian Armour van. There is a fast strap on DR2 for New Game Plus that you just launch a zombie body at the van, it destroys it in 1 hit. That's an actual strategy that works. That's right, now we've done the van, we are going to hop on our bike. I didn't put it too far away, that's fine. And now we've got to find the source.
The sauce, ooh, I'll go for barbecue.
The sauce.
But first we're going to have to open up Mo's imaginations and have a little shopping trip.
Don't think that's Mo.
It's not Mo.
Anyway, I'm gonna hop on my bike before the cutscene happens, and it just like push you on your bike. It saves a few seconds. On DR2, you can kind of move away from it. Also, mess up the camera on the bike, so it's like further up, like top down, like racing game. Anyway, I'm gonna go off here, and we are going to enter the food court. I am trying to remember if I've got anything. I've got my knife gloves, got my skateboard, and I've got my shotgun.
I think you're fine for the moment.
Poor Danny.
That's fine. She was going to die anyway.
Anyway, we're going to do a super jump right into the low trigger here to save her like a second. Because...
every frame matters.
Yep. Also, I think I'm just imagining just fight the first one then. Right, so what I'm going to do is take my Zombrix, drop my skateboard, because for whatever reason, and then again, grab a beer, chug it. Again, we want to be on good HP, and it gives me time to sort out my inventory as well. So I'm going to skateboard down, go on through here, and hit the zombies casually, who are trying to responsibly gamble, because it is a casino after all. I'm surprised like the gambling isn't a part of this run. I'm like surprised like the safety deposit boxes have enough.
Well then, that's why we have the meme category, slots percent.
I forgot we have memes like that.
Yes, we do.
Good old category extensions, always the fun like little things.
Oh.
Also, fun fact, the voice actor for Carl is Double D.
From Ed, Ed and Eddie fame. Yeah,
I'm
but
going to shoot with a shotgun for a bit. I'm going to try our best to try and dodge his melee attacks or swings. Because, he's going to chuck bombs at us because going postal.
yeah.
And
if you dodge at the right time when he throws those bombs, you can avoid getting stunned by the explosions and not getting hurt, but
yeah,
it's a bit tricky to time sometimes.
I mean, you can run around inside like this,
Yeah.
and you can kind of dodge them. He is gone really far away here. Holy. Oh, he's 1 HP here. You know what?
Oh, is he going to do his shotgun thing? No, okay.
Nope.
Thanks for taking it, Carl.
That's Carl. Carl is now dead.
There it is.
Sorry, Double D.
Thought you're going postal.
We got kidnapped, so...
Yes.
Anything now I've got to do... It is now... Okay, yeah, now we got snipers. We got the Mullet Men?
Militia.
That's it. Also, with defeating Carl, we get Zombrix, which is also very handy. In total, you need basically 6 Zombrix the entirety of this game to have enough for everything. So what we're going to do here is we're going to take a bit of damage in this next section because the snipers are going to be shooting us. Spoiler, sniper bullets hurt. And what I'm going to do actually is drop that so I can kind of make sure that I am using my bad knife gloves next to my skateboard. So I have an idea of where they are.
One important thing we haven't discussed yet in the Dead Rising series of speedrun specifically is inventory management is key, especially knowing when your items are about to break and when they're in good standing.
Also, did not take a single bit of damage there. That is really clean. Because I didn't bonk. Because in my PB I bonked.
Oh no. Well, hopefully Johnny goes smoothly.
Yeah. So we're actually going to do is people up and then damage cancel. Walk up to him. Hi, Johnny.
It looked like he was going turbo then. Again, animation cancelling is making sure Swede does not get knocked down when Johnny pulls out his Bowie knife.
Johnny will try to be part of phase.
Like that.
That's fine. Oh, he's going right towards the alcohol. Nice. Hey.
Johnny.
He just said his name as yes. And then he dramatically dies.
Oh, he just had enough. He was like, please end this now.
Yep. So, the snipers in this game have an option of going psycho as we call it, which means they decide to turn their Barrett 50 cal to a fully automatic from Modern Warfare 2.
They literally will not do anything else. They will just keep on shooting it.
And if they do that, then you get stun, knock, die, because this game doesn't give you iframes. Because, again, baseball engine. So we're going to go on through. I'm going to fight Derek. This is one that a lot of people just tend to dislike. I don't have an issue with Derek. My whole issue is more with Earl. Or Big Earl.
Big Earl.
Not that big, to be fair. Derek's bigger.
No. Way, moon jump for swag.
Hi, Derek. Derek. Here, Derek. Come here. Derek. 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 Derek.
But yeah, the militiamen, they all pretty much have the same sort of technique, just kite them a little bit, trying to get shot by their snipers, use the knife gloves to whittle their health down, and if need be, animation cancel when they attack you with their bladed weapons. The only
Perfect timing there.
The only one that's different slightly is Big Earl, because he's technically not in his own little arena. He's on the main strip area.
Yeah. Well,
and
all the snipers in the area, they all patrol a particular part and they can shoot you from above, because it's technically part of this little strip, but it's not. Also, if you want to, you can moon jump in that beginning area there and get out of bounds, which is quite cool. If you do get out of bounds in this game, you do end up at 0-0, which is the spawn point as well, which is nice. We're going to make sure we get the money here, because we're not the $1 million yet. We need $1 million to rescue Rebecca, because that's how much TK wants. And by doing that and grabbing this, we now have $1,085,450.
if only it was that easy in real life.
It was only easy to like hit briefcases into walls and take the monies.
Ironically, though, if the zombie apocalypse happened, the money would become pretty worthless.
Yeah, like it's weird though, because you would think like, oh yeah,
It makes good emergency toilet paper.
It does kind of question the villain plot of this, doesn't it?
Yeah.
no, like the whole reason behind it, if people don't know about.
Uh-oh, he baited you. Oh, it's okay, you did it. So when you initially climb up that ledge to get to Big Earl, you actually have to dodge roll towards him, otherwise he will shoot you down like he did to Sweet just now. And yeah, Big Earl's a bit different because his combat area is smaller, so you're a bit more restricted, and it's that kind of thing that makes him slightly more deadly, but
Also, Big Ol hits more. So I'm going to try and dodge his attacks because I'm on 1 HP here, which is not the best.
Do whatever you have to do.
Okay, and okay, cool.
Nice. Hamburger.
Yep.
And that's how you eat a hamburger. You just devour it right into your face.
Luckily, Earl has many a healing item there.
Yeah, I think the devs realized that it will be a pain, so. So what I'm going to do here is I am going to make an item for later on, because whilst I'm going this way, I might as well make the lightsaber, which is the actual thing in this game. So we're going to go and create a flashlight and some gems, and we make the lightsaber. Or laser sword, sorry. Obviously trademarked and copyrighted.
Disney don't sue. Useless, but fun fact, the laser sword actually changes its beam color every time you equip it.
See? Red and purple. It's red, purple, green, blue.
Pretty neat.
Yep, so now we're in the next boss fight. We're going to use the knife gloves again. And we got Dietz.
Yep, this is the last of the militiamen, so it's the same sort of rigmarole, just kite him with the knife gloves, watch out for his bladed weapon, and obviously avoid his 50 cal shots to the face, because that would be painful. Surprising, I know. Or at least Dietz is behaving somewhat nicely so far. Oh, he's going turbo.
No, he just does like the
okay.
360 no-scope.
See, whenever I see them spinning around like that, I always think they're going turbo.
Yep.
Anyway,
That's
that's
cool. Dietz is
that's the last of the militiamen.
Yeah, that's sniper's done. And now we've got another boss. I didn't need to actually destroy it. So cool, we're going to drop the knife gloves there because we no longer need them because they're now flashing red. And now we are going up to our next boss. And the mission is, what would John Wayne do?
I don't know. What would John Wayne do?
No, that's the name of the boss.
Oh,
But the question is, what would John Wayne do in a zombie apocalypse? Okay, I guess nothing.
yeah, no. The awkward silence says it all.
Alright, anyway, so you've got a bit.
I was just going to say shoot things.
Well, I mean, you're not wrong.
Anyway, so we're going to combine whiskey, and whiskey makes painkiller. Now, the game has different combinations for items, such as whiskey and whiskey makes painkiller. You can put coffee creamer and OJ to make quick step. You can also add beer and wine, also known as wine, for quick step. Obviously, that's a good combination. And the reason why it's obviously quick step, because you'll be going straight away. I'm going to try and animation cancel out this, go to boss.
And this is Seymour. And
Security. Yeah, I'm trying to animation cancel to avoid like things like that.
yeah, animation cancel. You have to be careful, otherwise you will take a picture like that accidentally and just waste a couple of seconds, but nothing too major.
I'm actually in low HP, I'm going to do this. High bound pillar, drink, and we're going to go back into him. Now we got painkiller, so it means I can take a lot more hits.
Yeah, Seymour is one of the more deadly bosses, I would say. He's definitely a lot of people's casual bugbear in this game.
Yeah, and also with the zombies about, can also be quite awkward. But that's a really good Seymour.
That was really good. Well done.
I'm actually happy with that. Like, so far, it's been quite well. I mean, you can have 6-shooter, and that's where you would originally get him, is by beating him, and it's such a late-game weapon. As you can tell from the start, they were really, really, really overpowered. So now, we have another psychopath after this. Crazy, I know.
You're telling me in a category called All Bosses,
Yes.
there is another psychopath?
What we were done after, you know, the 5 we just dealt with. But no, we got one more.
Gasp.
And they are a one-hit wonder.
Oh no. Oh no no no. I hope you all believe in life after love, because this is a homage to that particular singer.
Right, so this next psychopath is BB. BB, we have to do a few requirements for, and one of them is, one, get a drink. Got a drink. And we also got to wear a tuxedo. We can rock up with face paint, sports shoes, but she needs the tux. So we're going to put the tux on, and we're going to make our way to BB, which does mean we lose our power of consuming as much alcohol as humanly possible. And speed. Just very sad. But we got to deal with BB. I am going to hold up the vodka and go on through here and try and just wiggle a bit of zombies close by, because if we get a few more here, it just speeds up the next part. So BB has a few requirements. The first time we go to her, she wants the tuxedo because she doesn't want people not being dressed up fancy. Another one is getting her the alcohol. After that, then we're going to try and track to some fans. I got an environmental thing then? Okay. Thing. So now we go with fans. Now zombies love noise as per anything, so we get firecrackers and just chuck them at a wooden stage. Yeah, so zombies love them, and she doesn't really care that they're zombies. They're her fans. They're the people who clearly want to come watch her dance. And you need about 15 zombies. I'm trying my best to not get away with zombies here, but as you can tell, that fan there is really interested in the corner.
This is really the only RNG part of this part with BB, because the amount of zombies and where they spawn, it varies greatly, and it can be different between slow or fast.
This is the last of the zombies here, so I'm going to check this now, and that should bring those over. There we go.
There we go.
Begin. I think we're like, yeah, we're like one zombie off. That's fine. I'm going to talk to BB, and then she tells us to get some more fans. Now we've got the energy. She can't wait. And now we have a bit of a rhythm game going on. Go. That's the first spot done.
It's very intense gameplay, this.
Very hard. The zombies are very interested in the show. Like, ooh, look at a wall.
Well, they are her fans.
They're interested in the wall. They're after the poster.
Are the dance moves random, or are they always sequenced?
They're always sequenced. Also, that one will always fail for some reason. You can't like perfectly do them all. It's just an issue with this game, because the game will just make you can't get them all. The dances are sequenced through, and yeah, so it's just all here. And even on the final bit, it slows down. So we're on the final bit here, where she somehow gets lifted up in the air. This should be the end now. It's in slow-mo. And I'm happy going, yeah, we did it. We pressed buttons. Like pyrotechnics. And then there's BB just with her fans. And we're going to leave her be because she really likes her fans. And we're just going to leave her be.
Yeah, you can actually choose to save her and recruit her as a survivor, but we're not going to do that.
No, technically we've done her as a boss. She's now technically a survivor. So we're just going to leave her be. Technically she dies to zombies. And that's the whole thing. So, yeah, more moon jump.
Should have got Street back to learn all the dance moves to dance along for that section.
I don't think him left up in the air is health and safety approved.
I mean, I'm sure we can get wires hanging from the ceiling. We'll get tech on that tomorrow.
Yes, I'm sure the foundations are structurally stable enough.
Look, it would just be very sensible, very good. Anyway, as the mission goes, kidnapped. Rebecca got kidnapped. Oh my god! And DK's holding her ransom because we need to give them $1 million.
Gasp! $1 million?
Yes, Frank is so scared he fell off his skateboard. Anyway, in the boss fight, and because we enter on skateboards, it's gonna make a skateboard. Anyway, we're gonna shoot Amber with an LMG, and again, we're gonna tank fight us away because we need to keep Amber alive, and Crystal is also gonna try and hit us. So I'm gonna try and like flip between her to like also stun her as well, but most of them trying to shoot Amber.
The funny thing is you don't even have to like kill both of them. You can just focus on one and it doesn't matter which one. Because as soon as you kill one of the twins, well, you'll see after they... Well, you won't see after because we're skipping it, but in the cutscene, the other one just game ends themselves. Their twin attachment is that strong.
Yep. No, I'm not going to waste a pistol shot. I'm just going to chase down with a lightsaber.
Just skateboarding. Oh, never mind.
I don't want to bonk. I was like 3 HP.
Ah, that's
You can skateboard inside though. And then yeah, so she's dead.
Yeah.
F.
Oh, now it's the cool strat.
What cool shot?
It's the getaway, the helicopter. So
Oh.
yes.
Right. So, in Dead Rising, the game has a certain boss fight involved, and this being the helicopter. This whole boss fight is very fun and unique, as an interesting strategy for it. So what we're doing first is, one, we are in a tuxedo. We don't have our fancy sports outfit. So what we are going to do is go off and re-obtain our outfit. At the same time, we can also going through. I'm going to heal up as well because we're going through the lovely little bar area, and thanks to the magical powers of being a sports fan, we are able to obviously drink. We're going to be going through, and we're going to go to the toy shop to grab a ray gun.
Pew pew.
As you can tell, ray guns are very powerful. We're going to grab this ray gun because it is very cool. Now, if you play Call of Duty Zombies, you know the ray gun is the most sought after weapon, and if you ever get downed, you need to say, "Revise me, I has ray gun."
Revive, not revise.
That's what I said. That revise me. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. My brain tries to math. I'm pretty sure English is not the top of my priority.
I mean, you're Welsh, so it's probably not anyway.
Oh wow, cheers. I guess I can use that card now. Oh yeah, why can't you English? I'm Welsh. Oh, sorry about that.
Oh, God, exhaustion. It plays funny things with our brains. Anyway, the funny thing is, in Vanilla Dead Rising 2, we kind of do the same strat actually for what we're about to do in this mission, but we use a different item. That's
the spitball gun.
Yeah, the spitball gun. And I bet you're wondering, why do you use these two items? And we'll show you in a sec after the boss fight.
Yep. So first off, TK's goons are here, and now they have ray gun protection armor. So we're gonna use a good old .44 Magnum. I'm gonna press the. Oh, no, my ray gun! I almost forgot my ray gun. Now we got another boss fight. Shocker, I know, all bosses boss fight. Anyway, ray gun. And yeah, there you go.
Bet you didn't know that helicopters were allergic to plastic missiles.
Yep. So the way that works is because the game, you're detecting items being thrown at it. However, that has projectiles coming out of it, and by shooting the ray gun, they are able to deal damage. Anyway, Frank will need Zombex, but guess what? We can't just get Zombex just yet. We have got to fight a few more bosses.
Oh.
And I've got to make sure that I grab a few items along the way here for the next few boss fights. Those being a coffee creamer, a bow and arrow, and Then I've got to go to the first boss, which is down at the arena. Now, earlier on, I mentioned about going out of bounds. Every area in the map has a form of 0-0. This being an area in the map where the devs have put points on for the area we're in now, Royal Flush. That is at the entrance to the boss fight, or not entrance to the boss fight, where the car is. Speaking of which, we got our money back from TK. I am going to go spend my money because I just remembered I can do that. Money, yay! Also, it's very important we actually do it because we need Zombrex.
Oh, yes.
So first off, we're going to go in here and we're going to grab the sports car keys along with the Zombrex. The Zombrex went up in price in this game. Somehow it was on the floor, but Frank decided to go reach and just go grab it from the air for whatever reason. Nothing. So yeah, we've got 2 Zombrex. We've now spent $1 million that we won from shooting a helicopter down. Very nice. We've also got the bow and arrow, which is also very much needed for a boss strategy. Because before it was just pray. But right now, what we're going to do is do a cool little trick. If I can get this right. Oh, first try. Yay!
Hey.
Void! There you go. And we teleport all the way to the front of the map. And that's 0-0 for here. Now we have the Evan fight. And he's a clown. And what we're going to do is kind of kite him and just shoot a bit like this. And just avoid him as best we can. Oh, no. Hello, hello, hello. No, 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 no. Bad Evan, bad Evan. Ow.
And the reason he's thrown ice at you is because he runs an ice cream truck. Who would have thought?
And his brother is Adam the Clown. Run away.
Yes, the most popular psychopath in the series, Adam the Clown from Dead Rising 1. This is his first phase, by the way. Evan has a second phase, and honestly, not many psychos in the series actually have phases, so this is
Yeah, it's unique. He gets under half HP, so one more bullet, he'll go to second phase.
Oh,
Come on.
couple more.
One more. 2 more. 5 more.
Come on, Evan.
There you go.
There we go. And now he just he's zooming. I love the music in this boss fight. It's so stupid. So whimsical.
There you go. That was actually really good, Evan. Oh my god.
You didn't get hit once apart from like the ice, but
That face.
yeah.
Anyway,
Oh yeah, you could drive his car now that you killed him as well.
yeah, you can drive his car. And fun fact, that car is that can hold lots of survivors.
They all get free ice cream. It's an ice cream car after all.
True. So anyway, what we're gonna do is get the bike and you know what? Make a fresh make a fresh laser sword, not lightsaber.
Hello,
Difference.
Disney.
It's fine. So we're gonna grab the flashlight and here and put down to there. That's fine.
Loving it.
And I could have made him further up, but it's fine. But now we've got the bow and arrow. Now you're probably wondering what we're using the bow and arrow for. Well, we're going to stick on the end of a bow and arrow to make it a combo weapon. Well, that would be dynamite. Don't. Again, you know, what's the reasonable thing? You get bow and arrow, you know, you get dynamite, and boom.
I think this might be a decent place for any messages, because I don't think there's any...
There's nothing else. We go to our boss here, so you can read some donations or messages or anything like that.
Oh, yeah. Well, thank you very much. Yes, we have had a big donation. If everyone casts their eyes down to the donation total at the bottom screen, we have had a $213 pound donation. Said it again. A £213 donation from Skimmy, and they say all the threes.
Woo!
Thank
What a
you
legend.
very much, Skippy.
Here's the Roger and...
Did you put it towards anything?
Wait, he did put it towards anything? Anyway,
So this is the Roger and Reed fight, the magicians.
I don't know the Ben Riley Spider.
So the Blambo is pretty good at dealing quite a bit of damage to both Roger and Reed.
that's fine. To be fair,
Yeah.
Roger went away, and you meant to do a Roger first. But luckily, this is the one of the
I remember
two boss fights
I know exactly what
that basically allow you to load from a checkpoint.
Yeah. So the Blambo is really good on Roger because he runs away quite a bit, and it also does some good residual damage to Reed, who is the big Palooka with the cannon. And once Roger is done for,
That's fine.
now you can just focus on Reed, and what you can do is you can kite him so he does that little spin attack with his little firework launcher. And hopefully he'll...
Also, shout out to Cell Dweller for the epic music in this game.
Oh, true.
He does a lot of the songs in this game. This is Switchback. He also does the one for Snowflake.
To be fair, Switchback is a banger of a song.
He also makes the music for Dead Rising 3 as well. And yeah, that is the boss fight here. I don't know if there's any more, so I'm going to drop that. And now that is the Magician's dealt with, we are going to go grab some wine. Good old wine. Wine. What I'm going to do here is simply go and grab a secret LMG. We're going to go down here and climb up this. Because the LMG will be useful in the next boss fight, which is Boykin. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put different inventory, take the lovely drugs, drop my that, and max out my inventory to make it better. And there we go. Now we got help arrives. So again, thanks to the time skip mod, we are able to skip time and go on through with our day, which is lovely. So now we're going to go and see help arriving. We're going to get saved by the military. We're going to be free from this mall. Not mall, Dead Rising 1. You know, more of a luscious holiday in the middle of the desert. With magicians, clowns, ice cream, and postal workers.
Yeah. It's a lovely time to be a visitor to Fortune City.
Because you mentioned Cher earlier, I thought you were going to lead into the Cher song, Gypsies, Tramps and Thieves, when you were listing off all those.
To be fair, my brain didn't think that far ahead. It was just going, this is slowly way of doing stuff.
Great.
Okay.
Now I've got that song stuck in my head. Thanks, Jack.
You're welcome. It's what I do.
That's what you need at like 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, just Gypsies, Tramps and Thieves just on repeat in my head. God.
There I had Switchback going on for a bit, so.
Yeah.
Anyway, mixed drink time. So what I'm going to do is put the coffee creamer in, and we get some OJ. And we'll grab the beer. I'm going to make sure I don't put these quick steps in machine. That'd be bad. Now, there's a book we could potentially grab. However, in this game, it is not worth grabbing because we don't use quick steps that much. We use the skateboards because in this game, they massively buff the skateboards. If you notice that, I'm able to do like skateboard through a lot of zombies and stuff like that. So
In vanilla Dead Rising 2, you'd hit without any books about
three and a half.
Yeah, before your board just goes kaput. In this one, you can hit I think about 9 without book.
9, and then it doubles it to 18, and then doubles 18. So,
Yeah.
So. Anyways, this is the Boykin fight. We are gonna go up to Boykin here. He's got a grenade, and we are going to try and tap fire down Boykin with our LMG.
The nice thing about this fight is if you do run out of LMG ammo, there is an LMG that spawns right near that Jeep Rebecca's in that you can grab. But yeah, you kind of want to avoid this attack if you can help it. But
Yeah.
shout out to Cell Dweller again, because I believe this is another Cell Dweller song.
Again, I'm taking my time here. I'm trying to make sure Boykin gets as little HP as possible. And I can do some 1 MG, that'd be great. Ooh, lovely. And now we've got the quick steps. Quick steps will be useful later on. We're not using just Actually, yeah, we have to use them now because this game doesn't spawn any of the cars and stuff. But what I'm going to do is grab an AR just in case. Actually, no, I can't grab the AR. No, we just carry Rebecca. Actually, no, we need the AR. We can't have the LMG because the LMG will longer be used. Trying to think now, do we for anything at all?
I don't think so.
I could really go for a taco platter.
Taco will be good.
It's a shame Taco Bell's closed now.
That's not a shame, my friend.
Never been to Taco Bell. Like, I've heard mixed things about it. You know.
I mean, the fries are good, but otherwise it's just... Yeah.
I've heard the quality is a lot better here than in America, but that doesn't say much.
Yeah, again, the chips, from what I
Yeah.
could tell, they're probably the best part, but that's just me.
Yeah. I'm trying to think now. Do I need? I know I need the LMG later on, but I think I can get the fresh one.
Do you pass through the Yucatan at all?
I'm trying to think out of my head now. Rooting on top of your head whilst very tired at 1 o'clock in the morning is a really good, smart idea. I think. If not, I can just go that way. It's fine. Yeah, I think I need the LMG at the end of that fight. That's fine.
You should be okay.
I mean, it's fine. I can drive the car up to the Yucatan, grab the Yucatan, and then use that. Because there's that there. I mean, to be fair, we're doing good. Like, it's decent enough. I can't drive here. This is why I'm not very good at racing games.
Yeah, it's a good thing Viper's not here to judge you for your driving.
It's fine. It's fine. Right. Now, the important thing I do at the end of this next mission, and that is give TK drugs.
Yes.
I'm doing that now because if I say that, my brain will go, TK drugs.
I was going to remind you of it, but you reminded yourself, so that's all fine.
Yep. Anyway, we've got a quick step here. This is useful for this next section for one key reason, and that is this section here. We're going to grab items and be careful because there's a chance that luckily this game has got a checkpoint system, so I can reload a checkpoint and not be completely screwed. But if I jump near zombies, the zombies will hit me and I'll drop the barrel. Now, because I picked up the barrel, it now has collision and I can kick it about with my feet. Now, what can happen is the barrel can go through a door. Yeah, that's a thing. You can go through doors by just hitting them. And some doors here are locked, so you can't actually access them. I have lost an actual decent run, I think, might be world record, but again, I'm just trying to avoid that. So we're going to grab the generator, the barrel, and we're going to get some coils of wire to repair the generator door. And what we're going to do here is grab the spool of wire, not the coil of wire, spool. That zombie hit me, how dare he hit me again. Please stop hitting me, can you? What's up with hitting me? You hit Frank Westley.
But yeah, just a fun fact about this mission in particular, we actually used to have an issue in this part because...
It's still technically an issue.
Yeah.
And I can explain why it happens because I kind of figured it out why it happens because things. So this cutscene's playing here. And... Yes, go. Cool. Yay!
Ooh, thank God.
So, if you're playing this game vanilla and you're wondering, why is this area now soft locked? Why's the camera not moving? It's because the game is trying to load a cutscene FPS over the main FPS. The cutscene FPS is set to 30 FPS constantly, and by the game going from 120 to 30, this doesn't change. By using the little community patch thing, that also brings the controllers working without having to use X360 CE. It enables us to set the FPS the same as the in-game, so the cutscenes just work better. There's other cool quality of life in there and other cool stuff. So what we're going to do now is you have TK Zombrex, and we'll be fine. Again, I don't have my LMG. which is fine. I'm trying to... Oh, no, wait, no, I realized I can actually get it, because we're going to the underground area. I can pop out of the underground,
Oh, yeah.
go up for Yucatan, grab a fresh LMG for the next fight. There's probably a hidden one.
There might be one in the underground base.
Oh, no, no, actually, no, that one's booby trapped. I was thinking there's like one in the hidden area, but they replaced it with a pulsar, I think. Board's quite dark, actually. You know what, we got fresh board. Yeah, get some fresh boards. You know, we're doing pretty good right now. Like only one semi-hiccup. Grab 2 boards. It's like, don't need the spots. So in my head, I'm trying to figure out now where another energy is I can grab. I think there's one in the flower pot area in the Paradise Plaza. I think. Not too sure. That's something of that being Dead Rising 2 and they replaced it with a zombie jump scare going, spooky zombie here.
See, I don't remember anything about an LMG being in Paradise Plaza, but maybe I'm just not up to snuff on
I don't know if it's Dead Rising 2 or off the record. They changed stuff in here, like the hidden Zombrex locations are now all on the keys, for whatever reason. Also, fun fact about Dead Rising 2 Zombrex spawns, they all spawn at different times. I wish I was kidding. No, that's an actual thing. They spawn at different times. Still trying to think off the top of my head about where I could. I think there's one top of the movie theater area here, so I could go down there and grab it. I think actually, yeah, that's actually one is on top of there. I think. I'll check the pilot sites first and then go to that hidden one. If not, then I'm trying to think where more spawn.
I mean, if not, we always have the Yucatan, and I think we do go through there later, unless I'm mistaken.
I know in OG DR2 we do.
Oh yeah, Frank's coughing there because he got hit by a gas zombie, which was a newer
which
zombie.
Stunned us, and then the guard shot us, which broke the animation, which was really useful. Anyway, the best thing in the world, shout out to the one hotfix I did for Speedrun of the Crypt on Dead Rising 2. Stairs are here, and it blew X mind.
Yeah, Egos has been running this game for a while, and he never knew stairs were there.
He was like, wait, there's stairs there? And I just looked, I was just like really like confused, out of confused facial expression. I was like, this.
Also, I hope you guys are ready for the hardest boss in the game. Pierce and Mark.
They are hard. If you're on 2 HP, you will die. I'm not even joking. If you're on 2 HP, that you just die because they'll just unlock you, kill you. My gun. Give me gun.
Give me gun.
Give me gun.
Give Frank West gun.
Frank one gun.
Frank
I'm gonna check here, and if not, I can loop around. I'm pretty sure what lies beneath is like a long time anyway. So I'm gonna go this way and double check the hidden area here. I think it won't be here. If not, we'll just go up to Yucatan and go on a really weird route for it, which is fine. So the hidden one here is around this corner, and we're gonna go up the slide, and it is right here, I believe. Gosh, I mean, yeah, it's DR2 that has it.
Oh.
That's fine. I'm going to go to Yucatan and get that one because it's safer and it's not really too far out the way. Also, we can get we can kind of get some outcome a hole and heal. Yeah, I'm just going to go on through here, go up the top, grab that, go into the little area as well, grab some HP, heal up, be safe. I think we're doing pretty good on time as well.
Yeah, we're not doing too bad.
You know, it's weird from like playing Kong earlier, having all these control and tech issues, and this game's running fine. I actually do believe it was probably Kong.
Yeah, it's just the effect of Kong, baby. Oh no, floor zombie.
Floor zombie. That just wasn't dead. Oh no. That was actually me generally going, because I didn't realize the zombie was not dead.
A horror speedrunner getting jump scared? Oh wow.
Take horror speedrunner. Anyway, we're gonna make our way back around to the safe room now. We would go out the side through this slot ranch and stuff, but I forgot, didn't you? I forgot the LMG. The one thing I went to go that way for, and I forgot it. That's fine. That's fine.
We're fine on time. We're fine.
Please don't say that. It'll probably jinx the game.
I mean, just looking at the side of my eye, Jack is making a smile that says, "Oh, you've done it now, buddy. You've jinxed it."
You cursed it.
Yeah, we're about to get the the crook out to just pull them off stream like an old
Oh, no.
1910 stage show.
Should I put on my tap shoes now to do a little exit dance?
Da-da-da-da-da.
It's again blame tied this. But overall, I'm kind of happy how this is going because I've given TK Zombrex, I've done all the bosses, I have not run out of Zombrex, and we are making our way back. And there's BB still, and she hasn't taken much damage. She's fine. She's chilling.
She's literally not lost health at all, which is very.
She just
fun.
stays there, by the
Yeah.
way, till like the end of the game. The game just doesn't kill her. She's there for the entirety of overtime and everything else. Usually they die. I think she's just there. Yep. Anyway, yeah, we've done everything. Oh my god, so cool. We got the MG and everything.
First time, every time.
Yep. So we're going to take the sports car all the way back, and if you're wondering why you're doing the speed build glitch with the sports car, you can't because for some reason it's only on like carts and like some other vehicles. If you do it on the SUV or the like Humvee that you get for $2 million, I think it's $2 million. That's gone up.
Sounds about right.
Well, it's $2 million like Dead Rising 2, and I think it might have gone up a bit in OTR because the emphasis on money is a bit higher.
Might be like 4 mil then.
Probably inflation. The price of Freddos has gone up as well. That's the more criminal thing.
Hello, I like money.
Most things. Right. So, oh no, Stacy's imposter. She is sus and shot Rebecca dead and not dead. So she shot. Oh, she's just injured. She just okay. Almost dead. Okay, murder. Anyway, we're going to chase down the person. How dare they shoot the person that Frank is in love with?
God, the tiredness is really affecting your lore-telling abilities.
I play the game fast. I don't need to know the lore.
I mean, true.
Like, trying to remember the entirety of Dead Rising lore that changed so much that in the third game that they changed the name of, like, Nick in the game files to something else entirely. I'm not even joking, there's actually in the actual games, like, scripts, they had Nick as Rick at some point.
Rick Ramos. Nice.
Anyway, now we got the facts. We are now in the end of Sanctuary mode. If we were doing a normal normal ending A, this is the final bit of the game. It has the final boss fight, which, spoiler, it's Stacy. She shot our love and our friend. And now the government is trying to extract queens. And these queens they're using because, spoiler alert, Zombrex is used by using queens. And obviously, it's just America, money and all that stuff. I'm going to avoid the guys as best we can whilst we're going up all the way to the Yucatan. We are going to grab ourselves the good old combo bike, and we're going to try and be careful with our ammo because the bike has got a limited amount of ammo, it's not unlimited. So what we're going to do is go harvester here and just show us one. And since the final survivors there, they did some damage, which is really good. Very rare that they actually deal damage to it. But there's a total of 6 harvesters. So we're going to destroy this one, and then we'll go down to this one by the signs.
See, the bike has limited ammo, but it's got more than enough, honestly. As long as you take your time and don't miss too many shots, you can pretty much do this no problem.
And that gun they're using, the one with like the little sound waves, that gun is used to kill the special zombies. Those special zombies are the ones that puke on you and all that stuff. And that will make Frankie sick. And even in melee, he's like very low. So again, I'm going to go down here, and there's 2 more harvests left. And what we're going to do is just slide on down, come here, go around, go past, go around here, and jump off the edge, up here.
Oh.
No, it's fine, spike for us.
Frank's just styling on him.
There we go. That's the harvesters dealt with. And there's all the harvesters and all that stuff. Now, we don't have a bike. Oh no, got special cards. Okay, we just reload checkpoint. They just despawn. For some reason, they just all go. They just go up. Okay, bye. Instead of just staying there on the checkpoint, they just despawn. However, zombies do spawn, but it is what it is. You don't really care too much. But now I'm going to skateboard into the Stacy fight. This fight is interesting because of how it kind of can play out. It can go really, really well or really, really bad.
Let's just say that sledgehammers, vacuum cleaners, and buzzsaw blades are some of the best items you can use here.
Yep. And there's also some really cool techno music.
This music really does date it, like, it really does.
Yep. Oh, they're all dead.
No, are you not nostalgic for the time when every artist was trying to be Skrillex?
Honestly, I
No.
do kind of. I like techno music. Good music.
I
love
mean, yeah,
the
but this isn't techno music. This is dubstep. It's different, my dude.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to remember music genres and stuff. Look, the music was my high school experience. It's comprehensive school. It was great. I had amazing times just listening to that. And yeah, this boss fight is quite trivial. What we're gonna do is simple of just using a sledgehammer here. Now the music changes and he claps his hands together. And we're just gonna leave and go, okay, bye, scary. And then there's this different music again playing here. We're going to go to a combo room and make a combo weapon. So again, what we're going to do is get a vacuum cleaner. And we get some saws. And we are making this awesome item.
Oh yeah.
Basically, Frank's ready to clean up this robot.
Yep. The Extinguishinator.
The Exsanguinator.
Look, alright. In my mind, I was trying to realize Dr. Doofenshmirtz. Anyway, so what we're going to do here is this. And this reason why we have it is because it deals so much damage. Maybe we can try and free cycle it would be ideal. That's really bad. Okay, Stacey, that's fine. Just be painful.
That's not bad.
That's perfect, actually. Come on. Oh, let's go, Stacey. Oh.
Perfect. All right. So now, final stage. Just sure.
Anyway, final stage happening.
Yeah,
Why do you need arms when you've got your massive head? Also, serious music time.
have you ever thrown a full-on vacuum cleaner before?
No, that's again. Frank has many talents, like throwing vacuum cleaners with saw blades. Anyway, we're gonna just hit on these here with a knee drop, and that's gonna cause Stacey to fall down. And I'm gonna skip all here because I got hit back a bit. And come on. Now we've got some quick time events, so I'm gonna kind of concentrate whilst my very tired brain is gonna see colours and buttons and go through. Ooh, Spice went the end there.
I like how it went from dubstep to now just aggressive violin.
No. Damn it. I tried to jump on there. If I can jump on Stacey there, I could actually do a quick kill on her. Also level up. Go. Oh, yo! Got a
Oh, Hellblade. Or Heliblade, sorry.
Heliblade. Heliblade. You doctor! Alright, come on, slam down, please. Just slam down. You did it last time. Just bombing.
And yeah, there is a cooldown on these switches, by the way. That's why.
Yeah, I was
Sweet
hoping
is-
for it to
yeah.
slam down, which is what I kind of wanted to do, is just slam down on me.
Oh, the one on the right's ready to go.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Why are you grinding the arm?
No question.
Radical!
I
Oh,
might have
God.
mistimed that. Yeah, I mistimed it. Oh, that's fine. Maybe she'll slam down here. Who knows? Stacy, slam your head down. That's fine. We iframe it. We're cool like that. We do the iframe. Frank, if you don't go over this ledge, I'm gonna be very upset with you. I'll send a very strongly worded letter to your publisher. And Gulick far time the orchestra when you hit her. And yeah, that is Stacy done and dealt with. That is the 7-2-hour mode done. However, we are doing all bosses. That means we do the overtime. Overtime is basically just get a bunch of items and then fight TK. Well, TK Baby, sorry, gotta get the correct name in. So no one really got TK afterwards. The wanted criminal for planning the entire zombie outbreak in Fortune City to make a bunch of money and all that stuff. No one decided to, you know, grab him or make sure he's with everyone. So now TK is just threatening us because he kidnapped Rebecca, who was sleeping, and is like, hey, I've got the girl you want. You need to get me the following items. And it's like, okay.
They are some of the most random assortment of items as well.
Oh, okay, I need to quickly load a checkpoint there. So what's happened there was a physics glitch in this game called the wonky boarding. And what that does there, it means the physics engine has completely broken, which could mean if I didn't reload that checkpoint, the game could crash, and that's not very good. It can happen in Dead Rising 2 as well, but DR2 is a bit more subtle, and what ends up happening there is the game just fully crashes. And
The definition of subtlety.
yeah, it just kind of fully crashes and stuff like that. Also gives you the wonky boarding as well, and it is pretty useful because you get some like super jump. However, if you go to certain areas, you kind of fall out of bounds. So we're going to find the compromising photos. And TK will give dialogue for all of these. I'm just not going to talk to TK because, you know, he took Rebecca.
How rude.
No, he should have gone on like a lovely helicopter ride out of the city, but no, you know, he had to steal Rebecca. So again, we're going to go on through here, and we are going to take our time because we have to get a few items. If this was like Dead Rising 2, we would do a little warp out of through the floor and get our bounds and spawn by here. However, we're not on DR2, we are off the record. And we're gonna go get a few items. Get the sports car here. Park it by here. If I was close to the wall, I could make it so we don't get the coming out the car animation. That just goes, and spoiler zombies. Will they grab us or will they hit me? Ah, they grabbed us, that's fine.
Or at least it wasn't the 3-button prompt.
True. We got the painkillers. And alright, okay, so we go for here, and then another one behind here.
No, you're just lucky that you got in the car as they were spitting on you. God, the iframes.
Double check my map. Yeah, there's one here. Nice. Oh no, forgot I can get my card actually. Yeah, I've just remembered, like, trying to remember this from DR2. DR2 has like similar items spots, but it's slightly different. So, and also trying to remember things is hard.
Especially at 20 to 2 in the morning.
You're gonna need these after I'm done.
Yep.
Alright, so we got some gauze, that's very nice. And even though the active item is Zombrex Stash, it doesn't mean that we're gonna go straight to the Zombrex Stash, because again, it wasn't active, but we went for gauze instead of Zombrex, because we have a predetermined path in overtime mode.
Yep. Just trying to remember the items on top of my head.
Ignore the bottom item. That's
Yep.
just my general advice.
Yeah, okay, no, I was thinking of a DR2. DR2, we go for the underground and get a USB stick to go around. This one, we don't go in the underground at all. So we're going to go through here and get the next item. Again, I'm going to keep double checking because if I forget an item, it means going all the way back around and trying to guess which one it is and lose time. So I am trying my best to remember the items and other things like that to the best of my ability. I do think we skip. Yeah, we do skateboard on through here because I don't think there's an item up there we grab.
I don't think so.
Map. Nope. Cool. like 4 items left, and there's one up here, which is also good to get fresh skateboards if we need them. But luckily we don't, so casually going on up. It is right here.
I should bring him an extra small one too. Just in case.
Don't ask why TK wants that.
Again, he really just wants nonsensical items, and you'll find out later, it's not really a spoiler, but he's just doing it just to waste your time. That's pretty much it.
And the evil villain is trying to waste our time by making us go grab compromising photos.
How truly
Silk
villainous.
Fong.
The Silk Fong was a step too far.
That's just not crossing the line. He could have grabbed it himself. Like, he spent all this time like planning this whole entire scavenger hunt of what he wants, and it's just I could have got it myself.
Well, hey, at least you got $300 out of it.
For $300 in a zombie apocalypse.
And they're not even made of paper these days, so you can't even like burn it as fuel or anything.
No, you're just mostly plastic and stuff. Also, burning it would be illegal. It's against the law.
It's treason.
Yep.
It's treason then.
To the tower with him.
To the tower! Butler! Send it to the tower, he bought the money!
Yeah, only a few items left now. Oh, a couple of items actually.
2 left. Is that? Yep. That's fine. I'm just in my head, I'm trying to like remember the items and stuff, and I'm pretty sure there's like a route or something
Yeah,
for it.
I could pretty much tell you the overtime item route from the back of my head for Dead Rising 2, but for OTR, it kind of throws out of whack a bit.
Yeah, I've definitely done it in a weird order. That's how much I know, because I'm pretty sure we can on the bike at some point. You know what, to be safe, I am just going to do is add.
Smart choice.
And it's just like, okay. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure what we do is we go through. Oh, you know what it was? We get the Fong, then we go through the Yucatan, and then go to the top and stuff.
Oh yeah, that is ringing some bells for some reason.
Yeah, because we got the bike here, and then get the bike through here. That's what we do. I went this really long, weird way because my brain at morning time no worky good.
I'd like to use these.
And it might be overestimated because of that warps.
And I just didn't remember because I haven't run this category in quite a while now, actually. I need to get back on it.
It's a fun category.
It is, yeah.
Anyway, now we're going to the arena, and the best way through there is breaking through his glass.
I also like how these zombies are about as strong as a average, 2-ply toilet paper, considering every time you bump into them, they just die.
Yeah. I mean, it's also the fact that, it's a zombie, like, they're not meant to be, like, very strong.
I mean, to be fair, they are razor-sharp skateboards.
Now that right there, that's the CEO of Phenotrans
Having that. Also, TK will constantly talk about the CEO of Phenotrans. Whatever reason. Right, zombie stash is up here. There it is, up this way. Zombie stash. I'm thinking of DR2, never mind.
Yeah, it's not the gift basket.
Yeah, that's my favorite. Oh, zombie basket. No, it gets stashes.
The Zombie stash is like a little bit more closer to the arena door, which is quite nice, but still annoying.
Yeah. Again, trying to remember items and all that stuff at like stupid o'clock in the morning. Underground. It's on top of the train, that's why. My brain really just woke up then and went, oh, that's where it is! It's a place on the train.
Choo-choo.
Oh no, my one weakness is stairs.
I don't see how it's a weakness. You can skateboard them just fine.
Biggest weakness. That's fine, that's fine. Oh, they are, that's the last item. grab skateboard because I know it's going to break on me.
There you go.
Oh god, this is fine. This is fine. We're almost at the end of it here. I think me dropping the LMG and have to go get a fresh one kind of messed it a bit. But I think overall it's fine.
It's fine.
We got all the items now. That's the main thing. That's my biggest worry was not getting the forgetting like the champagne or things like that, because forgetting them would be like really, really bad because of the whole thing. And we've got like probably gonna be like another like 5 or so minutes left of this run. Just fine. Because I got a 3-minute auto-scroller of just surviving and killing zombies, and then we have gotten a fight with TK, which I'm going to get as much HP as possible and play it safe, because I don't trust my hands to do good at this time.
Yeah, and it's unfortunate we can't exactly skip that auto-scroller either, because
Yeah.
there's no real option to, and it's not like DR2 where you can just skip a cinematic and then suddenly fight TK.
Nope,
I
we
must
got
warn
survived.
you two, Skimmy is arranging a piece of dynamite on the end of a bow and arrow, so just in case you don't finish soon.
Well, we're no, don't worry, it's like the last few minutes left, it's fine. Skibby is very random person, you know, he does badge checks. So my goal is just going to be grab as much HP as possible and grab like the bat and stuff. We got like a bit of an all-scroll here, and then we got the TK fight. Not long left. But I think so far so good. Like apart from like the one death and like the slight mess up with some of the items, we're doing fine. Anyway, so we're gonna activate these items. Also, this is the area at the start of the game that we intentionally skip because it'll be slower to go through and deal with. So I am looking out for food in the crowd, and there's food like here, which I'm gonna grab.
There he goes, about the CEO of Phenotrans again.
Come on, come on, come on. I'm also still looking out for food. Oh, it's beer here, that's good. I'm gonna go down for the last then.
He makes something better.
That's Homer Simpson. Yeah, come on, zombie.
Well, hey, at least you got the ninja uniform.
Oh,
Put it on quick, it becomes stealthy and they won't see you.
true. OJ.
Oh yes, tactical OJ.
Very tactical. Got hit by another gas zombie, that's fun. That's fine. I mean, there's food in the TK fight, it's fine. So I'm just gonna try and do this to avoid as many zombies as I can. Don't want to get that beer. That's fine. Grab the beer, grab the beer. That's actually good. We're almost at the end of this section now, that's fine.
Probably eat maybe the pretzel or something, get the HP up a little bit.
Yeah, I got the beer and hot dog stuff. Alright, we're at the end of it now. The music's stopped now, so that's fine. The game's gonna kick us into the TK fight. Nice!
Okay.
Final bit now. I'm gonna play as safe as I can. TK is the final boss fight. He's got Rebecca and there's a button that we can press to do stuff.
Lovely iframes.
Oh, I'm gonna grab the Zoji here. More food. TK's here. We're going to run over there so he can start doing his charge animation towards us. Run. Oh, never mind. TK comes this way. That's fine. Again, playing it safe, so I don't want to die to TK here. So we're going to use the bat and the block of wood. TK's here, so he's going to start charging again. Go towards TK and...
Not very nice, TK.
I'll say we'll back up a bit. I'll spawn TK like over here. Back up again. TK's going to charge here and hit us. That's fine. I'm on low HP here again. Yeah, I'm like low HP here, Rebecca.
That's fine, you got this.
Yeah, I need those painkillers to shut your little bitch up.
Oh, okay, TK.
I think you're a bit too late with that dialogue, TK. Alright, and...
time.
Hey.
Woo! I mean, not too bad with like being super deprived against some things and being bonus harassment's not that bad. I hope I don't get murdered. Alright, that's Dead Rising 2 off the record. If you're interested in this game and want to learn more about Dead Rising speedrunning and all that stuff, we have a Discord. And something I forgot to say about Kong earlier is if you're interested in running bad games like that, there's a speedrun club called the Bad Run Club. Every month we run a bad game and it is very fun, very cool. Anything you want to say, Street?
Shout out to the Dead Rising community again. You guys are awesome. And yeah, just everyone for watching, thank you. And I hope you're enjoying this marathon and your support, it means the world. So thank you very much.
Yeah, well, thank you very much, both of you two, Swadola and Streetbag Guy, with that. It was a fantastic run, very entertaining, yeah. We're just going to take a very quick intermission here, and then Streetbag Guy will be right back with Dead Rising 4.